Hi, Mark here. Friday, May the 22nd, going on 8 a.m. Eastern, 12 midday GMT, and the US session about to get underway. Let's have a look how the markets are shaping up. Last trading day, last trading session of the week, and US dollar looking to close the week on a strong footing. It's been strong. The US trend's been in place since the middle of May and hanging around above the 99 level, getting rejected slightly above there at the 99.33, which is resistance. We'll see if demand for US dollars continue today and buyers can break and maintain above this level, or if we do get a turnaround and sellers look at the 99.15 support area. But certainly the strong US dollar theme has continued into the last trading session of the week. Let's have a look at the S&P 500, the futures market for now. Hour and a half till Wall Street opens up. And you can see very little activity so far, gap higher to start today, but there's a doji-like candlestick with not much to see going into the US Open. I've got support at 7,467 and I've got resistance at 7,500, which if there is demand for US equities today, that will be the level that buyers will look to test or break above. US dollar strength, the way it started today, could lead to the inverse relationship and risk off. Sellers look to test the support level. Gold. Gold also in keeping with strong US dollar so far. Small red candlestick. I've got resistance at 4,543. I've got support at 4,505. The 4,500 being guarded by buyers for now. We'll see whether US dollar strength leads to further selling in gold and sellers can break below this 4,500. If we do see demand for gold, resistance at 4,543 will be the target. Brent oil. So then just above that 100 level, very flat. 2 days ago, we had the big sell-off on the optimistic view of a settlement being reached between US and Iran. Yesterday, both directions we can see the buyers took it all the way up to 105, almost 106. Sellers took it down to below the 100 level, 98.85, and came back and closed with the doji candlestick and hang around that level today so far. Well, just above that 100 level. Optimistic news that'll bring sellers into the market and look to test and maintain below that 100 level, the new pivotal level. If we do get anything to the contrary, negative, pessimistic, that'll bring buyers in, and buyers will look to maintain above that 100 or push higher. Bitcoin. Bitcoin in a very tight range, hanging around that 77,000 level. So far today, slight red candlestick, but very narrow range between 77.1 thousand on the downside, 77.8 on the upside. That's less than a 1,000 range. Looking for some signs here, one way or the other. What I did put in is a ascending triangle joining the bottoms of the wicks, perhaps a bounce down. If sellers continue what they've started, small red candlestick, and we get to this ascending trend line, perhaps that'll give us an indication of either a bounce and buyers step back in, look back for this 77.8, 78,000 or higher. That would be the ascending triangle, which is a bullish sign. Alternatively, a break below this ascending triangle, if selling does continue, a break below this 77 and look for something lower today. But very flat and narrow range going into the US Open. Good trading, keep that discipline, and I'll see you at the end of day.